Capso is joining me in studio. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thanks for having me.
I want to talk about your collaboration with Wyclef Jean. You went there to the States in October. Tell me about how that came to be.
Well, I have an agency that consults for the music channel Trace, and we created the first mobile song competition ever, which is like it's a talent search. Wyclef was interested in working on the project with us, you know,
cool.
and being the face of it. So his brother Sadek, who is a producer as well, we got to spend some time the next day, you know, showing him some of my music and playing him some of my songs and videos, and he just went like, yo, you have to show this to Clef because he'll go crazy as soon as he sees all of this stuff, you know. So later on that day he came in around like, I don't know, it's been 6 or 7 in the evening, and we played him a little bit of the stuff. He completely loved it. He went crazy for it. He canceled the sessions that he was doing right there.
What did you feel like when that happened?
And that was pretty crazy though, because I grew up listening to the Fugees. I grew up listening to, I know all their records, you know, even his albums after that, you know. So it was pretty amazing to kind of see him get so excited about it, you know, and completely canceling his next sessions for the next 3 days and having us, and he was like, you know, we have to, let's just start working on a song from scratch. And that's pretty much what we did. We started vibing, he got on the piano, because he's a producer too. And he's produced for some of the biggest artists in the world, and he just basically, together we started working on a song from scratch basically, you know, some parts of songs that I'd already written and some new ones that we all put together.
There are a lot of aspiring hip-hop artists watching this right now who are very jealous of you. I know you said you collaborated on a song with Clef, and you've just recorded a music video for that.
Well, actually, what we did was we recorded, because as soon as I found out that you know, he wanted to, as soon as he said he wanted to do a song, I called my filmographer and told him to get on the next plane. Like, you know, we have to shoot this.
Yeah.
I'm not, you know, I gotta
get here now.
Get here now. So he was on the next plane out. He arrived the next day, and Clef and his team were kind enough to just let us shoot the experience, you know, of the work in the studio. And it was kind of funny because often we were really, you know, the person filming was really sort of, you know, right there while you're composing and creating, but we still...
Does that do anything to the creative process?
No, because I knew him really well, and I think Clef is just used to having cameras in front of him all the time.
Cool. Well, I want to talk about the album you released in 2005. That was your debut album, and we haven't seen any albums from you since then. Why is that?
Well, so I released the album with David Gresham Records in 2005. And then we had a really big song called Africa that was used by a big company all over, you know, the continent. And I was really young, and I made a ridiculous amount of money. And
that's not bad.
I just decided to go live in the UK for a while, and I stayed there for like 4 years, just living on royalties and hanging out.
Living the
life.
life.
And then I got broke, and I decided to start thinking about music seriously again. I mean, I was doing shows there, composing, writing all the time, but so I came back and I bought the rights back to my work from Gresham, you know, the masters, and I started sort of putting out some of that work out again because I don't think it was really. I mean, I just wanted, a lot of people hadn't heard it, you know.
What can we expect from you this year?
Well, this year, so we've got this song coming out with Clef in a couple of days. And then,
that's very exciting.
There's another song we're shooting a video for in Cape Town next month called Forever with Trezor Riziki, who was on Zahara's album that just came out. He featured on one of the titles on that record, which is doing really well. And I'm just gonna keep bringing music out. You know, you're just gonna keep on hearing new singles all year through.
Which won't be a bad thing.
Yeah, thank you.
And how can people check you online if they want to find your singles and check out your videos?
Well, you can just Google Capso, CAPSO, or, you know, Twitter, Facebook, Capso World, for both Twitter and Facebook, and you can connect with me there.